Hello and welcome back to another 10-minute coffee break make. So today I'm going to be using some more of those vintage DIY stickers die cut ephemera bits and pieces, steampunky die cuts that I got from Temu. As I've said once before, the die cutting on these is absolutely outstanding. It's just a shame that the print quality lets it down, but hey ho. So I'm going to do that today. So I'm going to start off, right, and we'll set the clock going in a second, by using one of these giant cogs which are for sale on my website. There's a set of 3 that you get in the set, these ones, that one, and that one. So they're on the website. Go and fill your boots if you like. I'm going to be using this one as the main kind of backdrop apart from the papers. So the first thing I want to do for this is to paint it copper coloured. So let's set the timer going and we'll get started on doing our page. So are you ready? And the clock starts now. Shouldn't take long to do. So I've got some gilding gum, or I did have some gilding gum from Indigo Blue. Obviously the top's glued down there. Just wasted a few seconds on that. And I'm going to mix the gilding gum, which is a clear kind of glue, with some of the Penny Dreadful Copper Luscious. And that's going to create a permanent glossy copper paint. Oh, look at that. Lovely, lovely stuff. And I'm going to go all the way over. If I've got time, I'll even give it 2 coats. I'm not priming it, I've not gessoed it or anything, because we want that kind of grungy feel and grungy look. Now this stuff, depending on, especially on a day like today when it's warm and lovely, you might be able to hear the birds tweeting in the background because I've got the door to my workshop open, because it's lovely and sunny and the boys are sat in the beds just outside my door. So it's a proper little idyllic scene today. And like I said, this stuff does dry really, really quickly. Right, here we go. All right, first coat done. So we'll just pop that to one side and just grab a wet wipe. Just to kind of clear where I'm going to be working next. I'm going to let that sit just for a second or two. Just off there. All right. Just dry that down a little. Okay, so let me grab my papers. So I'm going to just quickly layer 2 of the sheets down. Okay, that one first. Just creating a little white border, and then I'm going to put this one down over the top. They're not very thick. And again, if you wanted to save time, if you are only doing a 10-minute coffee break, then pre-paint your cog before you start. So I'll move that up just like so. And you can't tell it was ever done. Right, I'm going to give that a quick blast. Right, so we've not lost much time on there. And then just quickly go over again with coat number 2. should do us. Right, I think we're going to spend more time cleaning up and tidying up than anything else today. He's just throwing the journal on the floor. Oh, it's just lost me 10 seconds. Right, that's now dry, so I'm going to just put some glue just around the middle and then just on a couple of the teeth of there, and then I'm going to drop that right down onto the page, and then we can literally just start layering the pieces. Yeah, just quickly get rid of that. That'll do. I can clean the rest up later. Alright, so the next I'm going to add the tag. And I'm going to put that about up there. And then I've got a large clock face cog here. Put that up there, and then there's a smaller cog like die cut, which will go just there, and then our little space boy. As you can see, that intricate die cut in there. It's just very impressed. Like I said, I'm just a bit disappointed in the die cutting, but then again, you can't have everything, can you? You can't have everything. Like so. Oh, I like it. And then one of these number plates. Just to add a little counterpoint down here. Like so. And then the final piece is a tiny little thank you sentiment. I'll just shove that and shuffle it up just so it breaks into that corner there. And then, seeing as we've got 2 minutes left, let's grab some white gesso, bit of water, and that will do. And then just before, there we go. And even with tidying up, look, I've still got 1 minute and 23 seconds left. one little mini masterpiece, 5 inches, well 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches in our coffee break make journal. So, and I've still got 40 seconds left, so let's just stop it there. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this 10-minute coffee break, 10-minute coffee break make. There you go, I'll get it right one of these days. Today, if you have, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, you can do so by clicking the button at the end of the video. That's all from me for now. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now.